Let's see how background verification works in India and what every employee should know when they are changing their jobs. And why you should know about this is because in case if you have submitted fake experience or salary slips, or if you have any employment gaps, and if you want to know the general background verification process, then this video is going to be helpful to you. In small companies, they use the internal departments or HR departments for the background verification. Big companies, for example, Infosys, TCS, Capgemini, etc., they use third-party agencies like Matrix Business Services or OnGrid or Authbridge. They use third-party agencies to do the background verification on behalf of them. Generally, background verification includes two checks. One is standard checks and other one is special checks. Standard checks include address verification, identification, and verification of the education details and the employment details and criminal verification. And the special checks include social media checks and credit checks and the employment gap verification. Most of the times the employment gap verification comes under the standard checks under the employment checks. The background verification process starts with emailing your previous employer. When you submit your joining checklist after getting the offer letter, your current employer will definitely have your resume, and when you submit other details like your experience certificate, relieving letters, pay slips, Form 1626 AS and educational certificates and PF Form 11. This is the declaration form. On this form, you will write your previous company details like UN number, company name, date of exit, etc. And the address proof details. The background verification company asks your previous employers to provide and confirm whether these details are correct or not. In small companies, they mostly prefer validating your information with your resume. But big companies, they do deep background verification and they will check everything depending upon the job that you are going to work. In case if your past employers are not in the business, they are not operating their companies, then the background verification company will ask you the confirmation and they will ask other details like your colleagues information, so that they will email or they will call your colleagues, that means your references. And PF details plays an important role in background verification, because when you submit your PF details, then it becomes easy for your new employer to know your previous company details. By using your PF details, they can check your old employer details and your service history, but they cannot see your previous salary details. So remember this. In case if you have worked in multiple companies, then the big companies will do background verification for the each company, and the small companies will mostly prefer to do the background verification for the last company in which you have worked. As I said earlier, salary details and the employment gaps are mostly verified under the background verification process. So finally, what I would like to tell in this video is, in case you decided to fake your details, you must have better job skills, so that even though the background verification fails, the new employer doesn't want to terminate you even if the background verification fails, because hiring another employee in your place takes a lot of time, money and efforts. So if you want to fake your details, become good at your skills. But remember this, it works in small companies, but for big MNCs, they're very strict about the background verification. So whether you do coding, whether you do digital marketing, sales or accounts, or whatever the job you want to do, improve your skills. If you are good at your skills, then even the background verification fails, you still have chances to continue the job. So this is how background verification works in India. And still, if you have any questions about the background verification process, ask in the below comment section. Thank you.